We start this morning with an award. Awards are a great way to celebrate the great community we have. Today I'm pleased to present the second ICANN Leadership Award. The Leadership Award is given to outstanding individuals in our community who frankly demonstrate extraordinary commitment to ICANN, time, energy, and most of all, leadership. We look for people who remain true to our core values. And most of you do that while you maintain your professional work and interests. And I know that all of you here, many of you have talked to me about the impact on your time and the volunteerism you have to do to continue serving in this community. So when someone balances this very well and actually displays, above all, leadership in the community, frankly, we should all celebrate them. How is this person selected? It's the leadership team of ICANN. We get together with only one requirement, that we have to unanimously agree on the person. This year we had 3 people in the bin, and we debated it, and at the end it was a difficult choice. We picked someone. Last year, if you recall, it was Leslie Cowley, who was then the CEO of Nominet. I believe she's here, she's registered, so we salute, here she is, hello. And this year, the ICANN leadership team has unanimously agreed that the recipient of the 2014 ICANN Leadership Award is Jonathan Robinson. Assuming the role as chair of the Generic Names Supporting Organization, the GNSO, in 2012, Robinson has worked closely with the other 22 members of the Council to strengthen collaborative work within the GNSO and together with other ICANN bodies. These efforts to further open channels of communications between ICANN's diverse participants are critical to the effective functioning and development of the multi-stakeholder organization. I'm going to stop reading from my notes because I want to tell you something straight from my experience with this gentleman. Jonathan has brought a true community spirit to his work, and he has brought a collaborative approach to how he brings not just his diverse GNSO organization together, but also all of us together. So I frankly, this is what made me select him amongst all the others that were presented to us. Because if you look back at the last 12 months, 24 months, I've known him and worked with him. I think we will look at this time as a time when he personally changed the dynamic of how we work together. And I know he's very proud of that, and he should be. But we are thankful for the effort you've put to make that happen. So thank you for everything you're doing. Of course, all of you know that he has been very involved as board director and chief operating officer in a London listed group for 10 years. Before that with now it's called NetNames. And since 2010, he has continued to work actively in our industry, including his involvement and board position with the domain registry operator Affilius. Please join me in welcoming Jonathan to the stage and well deserved.
Thank you very much, Fadi, and your colleagues for the recognition. It's really is wonderful news, and it's, personally, I'm obviously very pleased and proud to be recognized for that contribution that I've made. But also, I think it's an implicit recognition of the value of collaboration and the work that others have done together with me in the GNSO, and in fact, more broadly across the ICANN community. I've kind of got this picture in my mind of the organs of a body, and the organs need to function healthily and well, but the body as a whole also needs to work and operate properly. So, you know, I'm passionate about the opportunity I've got to work with you and with all of you to strengthen and develop the model and the processes in the model. And I happen to believe that, you know, our success at running and successfully operating the ICANN model and the components and the work we do is our best defense against any accusation that we might, you know, that the work should go elsewhere. So, you know, this bottom-up multi-stakeholder model is a unique, dynamic, and necessarily evolving structure in which we work. And, you know, it's a pleasure to put my efforts into it. It's a pleasure to work with many of you in this. And, you know, frankly, thank you for the recognition. Thank you for the opportunity to work with you, and thank you to all of those who I work with on a day-to-day basis, and for whom this inspiration, collaboration, and, you know, co-working